This is no good.
Yeah, it always does suck when there's like one school or work day in the middle of a period off. Had a feeling they'd be going the whole just a prank bro angle. And hopefully they'll see soon enough. I mean, otherwise we're all expelled.
What's with the sudden morning assembly?
I bet it's about that girl that jumped the other day.
Hi Yukari, why are you going to this school all of a sudden?
They don't have to tell us not to commit suicide.
There was that weird calling card too, so I guess the teachers are freaking out. We're lucky that morning practice got canceled, though.
I feel like I'm gonna faint if this takes forever.
Let's begin this school-wide morning assembly. As you all know, a tragic event took place the other day. Thankfully, we have been informed that she has pulled through, but it will take time until she recovers.
Phew, that means the school's reputation is saved. Actually, it's good for her, yes, definitely good that she's fine. No, I was totally concerned about her and not just myself and the school.
Everyone here has a bright future ahead. I implore that you rethink the importance of life and... Mr. Kamoshida, what's the...
I have been reborn. That is why I will confess everything to you all.
Huh?
What's wrong with Mr. Kamoshida?
What's this about?
Confess? Did the volleyball team do something?
I have repeatedly done things that were unbecoming of a teacher. Verbally abusing students, physically abusing my team, and sexually harassing female students. I am the reason why Shiho Suzui tried to kill herself.
Sexual harassment? What? Why would he say that himself? He is
Volleyball
the
team?
worst.
Really? Physical abuse?
I thought of this school as my own castle. There were even students that I sentenced to expulsion, simply because I didn't like them. I will, of course, rescind those. I am truly sorry for putting innocent youths through such horrible acts. I am an arrogant, shallow, and shameful person. No, I'm worse than that. I will take responsibility. I kill myself for it.
What? Did he just say that?
Wait, kill himself?
Mr. Kamoshida is, not well.
Mr. Kamoshida, please get off the stage for now. Everyone, return to your classes!
Don't run, you bastard! Shiho's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die! You have no right to run from this!
You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be punished under the law and atone for my crimes. I did horrible things to Takamaki-san as well. In return for giving Suzui-san a position on the team, I tried to force her into having relations.
Disgusting.
For a position on the team?
I feel so
That's
bad
horrible.
for
So the rumors
Takamaki-san.
weren't true.
As of today, I will resign from my position as an instructor and turn myself in. Someone please call the police!
The police?
Is he for real? He's gonna get arrested?
This morning's assembly is over. Return to your classes immediately!
Isn't this just like what that calling card said? Does this mean the Phantom Thieves thing was for real? Was something done to Kamoshida?
Come on, there's no way you could steal someone's heart.
But why else would he start saying things like he'll kill himself or turn himself in?
Maybe because it almost got leaked. Don't they go easier on you if you turn yourself in?
I wonder what happened. Who knows? But man, Kamoshida turned out to be one sick bastard.
Of course, now that everyone knows, they're all free to say it.
Hey, is this for real?
He's turning himself in just like that?
What's going to happen to the volleyball team?
Paparazzi will show up
This
now.
is gonna be a big...
Return to your classrooms at once!
His heart really did change.
It actually worked. The whole suicide thing, though, was a little much. We should be careful about how we use this power in the future if it can really make someone consider that, though.
Seems like it. But was this really for the best? Yeah, it's gotta be. But things are happening way too fast. Huh? What the? Takamaki-san, I'm sorry.
Huh?
We all knew, but we pretended we didn't.
Takamaki-san, I had you all wrong. I'm sorry that I spread rumors about you.
I didn't know at all. Kamoshida was forcefully pushing himself on you. It must have been so hard for you.
I'm sure there's a ton of people who want to apologize to you. We're so sorry. No, it's okay. The same goes for me, too. Besides, that's all in the past now.
Hey, you there! Return to class at once!
Well, see you later then.
I can't apologize enough for what I did to you.
That's okay, you were pretty much forced into all of it. I'm also glad that a lot of people I've seen reacting to these videos do agree with me on Mishima. I feel like not a lot of people hate him for what he did, despite the fact that he was the one who leaked Joker's criminal record. Most people realize that Kamoshida was the real one at fault for all that.
I swear I'll make it up to you someday. Looks like Kamoshida ain't the only one that had a change of heart.
And that one didn't even require any mind palace delving. See, yeah, sometimes acts like this can also cause other people to reevaluate themselves.
Man, I'm glad for you. Looks like those weird rumors are gonna go away.
Well, hopefully.
My thing doesn't really matter. We made Kamoshida apologize about Shiho. That's more than enough for me.
You should hurry and tell her about it then.
Yeah.
I totally freaked out. He really did have a change of heart. And we were lucky his mind didn't get messed up either. This was an A+ job.
Does this mean that they won't have a mental shutdown even if their palace disappears?
Yeah, it was touch and go for a moment, but it seems like it's all fine.
I see. So we need to persuade the shadow without killing it, and then send it back to its real self.
So yeah, once again, you were the one instructing us to do all of this, and you didn't fully understand it until we pulled it off for the first time. Things could have got really, really bad if, honestly it was Ann who was really the true, hero of this. She was the one who persuaded the shadow. If it weren't for that, then maybe the change of heart wouldn't have worked.
Our targets won't undergo a cognitive collapse if we do that.
And this is why, to anyone who's played Persona 4, that actually killing somebody's shadow self in that game would have been a really bad idea.
So we can get him to confess with no bad stuff?
Because basically the shadow is, it's part of somebody's psyche, and if it were to die, then, it would cause permanent, psychological damage.
Hey, that works for me.
Meanwhile, Ryuji's all like, hey, we can't get caught and it won't get traced back to us.
Do you have to be so loud?
Yeah, I mean, one of these days, people are gonna overhear you. Also, the fact that all three of us are gathering right after this happened, and also we were the last ones to leave the assembly, still feel like that's a little suspicious, to be honest.
Don't worry about it. So, how'd it go? With Shiho, I mean.
She's regained consciousness.
For real?
It was only for a little bit, but I got to talk to her. I was able to tell her that Kamoshida admitted to what he did. Shiho, she told me she was sorry. Looks like she found out that I was flirting with Kamoshida for her sake. And here I was, wanting to apologize to her.
Kamoshida's at fault for all this.
I know. Shiho's mom is thinking of transferring her to another school after she recovers.
Honestly, even with Kamoshida gone, it's probably for the best. This school would just have too many traumatic memories for her.
The whole sexual harassment and attempted suicide, people will label her after that.
Although this is sadly a very true thing that can happen, I honestly feel like this could definitely be something that might occur in Japan, particularly being labeled, even though it really wasn't her fault. Sometimes people who've been sexually assaulted still often get, considered like kind of defiled forever, even though again it wasn't their fault at all. It's just awful.
Sounded like Shiho had the same idea too.
It's gonna get lonely.
But I think it's for the best. I'm sure it'll be hard if she stays here.
She's alive. You can see her anytime.
I need to change too.
That aside, I was surprised you could hold yourself back against Kamoshida's shadow.
It wasn't like that. I just wanted Kamoshida to apologize himself.
You're so kind, Lady Ann.
No matter how much of a shitbag he was, finishing him off would have left a bad aftertaste, huh?
Huh? That's not it. I think revenge is better served if I make him repent. Realizing what he's done, he'll grovel for forgiveness the rest of his life. You know? I just believe there are fates worse than death.
To be honest, I'm actually with Arn here. It's part of why I generally feel like life imprisonment is a fate worse than death.
Holy shit. Anyways, that's all settled.
But this is definitely a let's remember not to piss off Arn in the future moment.
But you know, there was one more thing I was wondering about that castle. Why was Kamoshida the only one who had that metaverse thing?
It isn't necessarily limited to him. It's something anyone could have if their heart became warped from their desires.
Theoretically, even one of us. And yeah, his is just the only palace we happen to find. There's probably more of them in there.
Anyone.
Wanna check it out?
Not right now. We better lay low for a while. People are still gonna be talking about Kamoshida. Then again, it's totally impossible for someone to find out what we did at his palace.
Yeah, about that, weird rumors about you guys are already going around. Stuff like you got together and threatened Kamoshida with something close to physical violence.
The hell?
People aren't going to easily believe that Phantom Thieves really exist. The calling card's being treated like it was a prank by someone who knew what Kamoshida was doing.
So, if anything, this is more treated as just a case of whistleblowing.
Makes sense. We're the ones who did it, and I still don't completely believe it myself.
Let's wait for things to settle down for the time being.
Anyways, let's check how much this metal can be sold for. It'd be better if we pawned it off ASAP. Ooh, got a hit! Wait, 30,000 yen? That's all a gold medal's worth?
Remember that time in middle school? I lent you some money.
There's no way I borrowed 30,000 yen from you.
Wouldn't it be around that much with compounded interest?
Interest my ass?
I'm not saying that I'm taking all of it. I mean, it's your fault for not paying me back all these years. It's just common sense.
Ah, damn it.
I agree on laying low and keeping an eye on the situation. However, you dragged me into this. It would be nonsense not to celebrate a successful mission.
I guess we could blow this dirty money on something fun.
Discussions among Phantom Thieves are to take place over luxurious food. How about it?
Hey, wait! Nah, I guess it's fine. there's somewhere I want to go then.
Where's that?
It's a place Shiho and I have been wanting to go for a while.
I owe money, so I can't complain. You good with that?
I'll leave it to your discretion as well, Lady On.
I'll call and check the prices later then.
I wonder if they have a pets policy.
When should we go? Want to do it soon, like tomorrow?
Why don't we go on the last day of the holidays? It'll help energize us when school life starts up again the day after.
Then, the 5th, on Children's Day.
So, who's going to sell this?
Leave that to us. We know a store that'll buy anything, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Okay, I'll leave that to you guys.
As I said, that's pretty much the only place where you can sell things in P5.
Ah, you're back.
No, that one is a fake. It's just a byproduct of his cognition. The real metal should still be in his possession.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I feel like the Olympic Committee might end up rescinding that medal and possibly striking him from a lot of their records. I mean, yeah, that thing actually did, I believe, happen to that person in real life who Kamoshida may have been slightly inspired by. Dolphin. I actually do remember trips to the aquarium. Yeah, I like that Ryuji and Arn have a bit of prior history. Of course, that does make a lot of people ship them, and I kind of do too.
Kamoshida will never be proud of that once-in-a-lifetime gold medal ever again. Depending on how you look at it, that punishment might be even worse than death for him.
I just noticed, though, there's a box here.
Yo.
Bit of a weird time to be getting this, but, we'll take it. Yeah, beef patty rations are the main ones that I wanted to get there. And so... Oh, hey, there's a new crossword.
Hey!
Don't get too into it. There's really no penalty for not, for doing this. So, yeah, let's go. Duck, duck... Goosen. No. Now, I just remember playing the game Duck Duck Goose when I was younger. 1 of 24. Hen's Pride, okay. That was the egg. Hinged barrier would be a gate. Oh, I think I see where this is going. These are all things that you can add gold in front of and make an expression. Because, yeah, I know that the answer here is golden. But yeah, some people used to troll in Duck, Duck, Goose and just go duck, 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 and then continue that for the entire circle, and then just when nobody was expecting it, just go goose. But, what's 1 of 24? Oh! Hour. There we go. Holiday typically spans the end of April to the beginning of May and includes Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, Japanese students don't really get a lot of days off. Comes from the Japanese Broadcasting Golden Time, okay. Most desirable time slot of the day. I guess prime time would be the equivalent.
Nice.
Kind of in English. I always found that concept kind of interesting, but since I generally didn't care about TV schedules and just watch what I want, I didn't really care whether my programs were on in prime time or not. Ah, yes, that classic trope.
Hey!
Yes, they call that I never said it was poison on TV tropes. Yeah, always gotta be careful of that. That's usually how fictional killers get cornered. still think possibly my favorite case was when, Morgana is actually fully standing up. Does that mean we can go out? Because I feel like we're not actually allowed to. Oh, we are, okay then. Because usually on plot days, you're forced to go to bed. Doesn't seem to be the case here. Because yeah, we're just supposed to study at LeBlanc today, according to the guide.
Now listen up.
But yeah, well, I was saying one of my favorite cases of that is a Poirot episode where the killer ends up, like, they talk about fingerprints and then the killer just blurts out, well, that's completely impossible because I wore a glove. Oh.
Make sure your clothes up.
Apparently in real life that kind of thing's not actually admissible, but like, you know, in fiction it works as a dramatic way to reveal that someone knows more than they should. There's a really, really devious case of that and as the final puzzle of one of the cases of an Ace Attorney game, though. It's pretty brutal, like, you have to catch on that, oh, hey, nice. Knowledge up, finally we're level 2 for everything. We're now learned.
Alright.
But yeah, basically there's a very, very long testimony, and in one of, like, 12 statements, the witness who's actually the culprit made like they said something that they would only know if they were the killer, but it's actually very subtle, and if you even press any of the wrong ones, you get an instant game over. It's one of the most infamous puzzles in that whole series, but once you figure it out, it's actually really satisfying.
Okay.
So today is pretty much a forced plot day. Usually after a palace is done, then you get a bunch of forced plot days where you can't really do a whole lot of stuff. So for example, we're going to be forced to help Sojiro today. And also there'll be, you know, plot cutscenes and the like.
Sorry, I kind of pressured you into doing this.
But I guess I can mention now, you might have noticed there weren't any click sounds like this.
And now to our next topic, Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist.
Why is the newscaster, why does he have the same voice actor as Kamoshida? That's kind of weird of a choice there. But yeah, you didn't hear any of that during the Kamoshida confession things? That's because somebody in the comments told me that if you press triangle to advance text, there is no click.
Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school? The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
Isn't this...
Yeah, we might go there. What of it?
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
That actually sounds like Bryce Papenbrook to me.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it?
Yeah, placement accidentally placed ran at a pretty bad place.
Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right? More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
Well, at least this will be a good way to take our mind off of all of that.
Man.
I don't know if, like, this is kind of a disturbing thing to ask, but, like, if anyone is watching this, like, what is it like if you're actually at a school and you have a teacher accused of things like that? Like, if it actually happens, like, and they're arrested, it's just... I obviously never had that happen, but I'm sure it does happen, and it must be, even to the students who didn't know, it must be a huge shock. Oh boy, Humpty Dumpty right now is just completely losing it. I mean, it's pretty, you know, I suppose it's pretty respectful they don't publish her name directly. Although I feel like once she's fully recovered, she's probably going to have to testify in court, and that's going to be really... I mean, it'll help put him behind bars, but still, that's just would be an awful position to be in.
Yes!
Okay then. Well, we did a lot of work today, so maybe he can be a bit lenient tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah, we're not really allowed to do much tonight. As you can see, Morgana is sitting. But this is the reason why I rented a DVD, because we can do this. DVDs are good to have in case you have a plot night coming up where you're not allowed to leave LeBlanc. Of course, that's only really the case in Royal, though. I think in Vanilla would actually... So, basically, a lot of forced go-to-bed nights in the original, which this might have been, got turned into cannot leave LeBlanc nights in Royal, where you're still allowed to do stuff, you just, you know, can't leave this place.
Your wife. You were very close to her. You are very close to her. Even now.
This can't be. She's... What are you saying?
Hey, hey!
I mean, honestly, that sounds kind of like Ringo in Soul Hackers 2, but in this case, she brings people back from the dead rather than, talks to dead people. I've never actually seen The Sixth Sense, but I still can't believe the kid in that is actually Sora.
Well then.
Make sure to do the dishes. Just do it. Don't get cocky with me. Welcome.
And this is what we in the business like to call dramatic irony.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Leaving that aside, what do you have?
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
No, not exactly.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend?
I suppose it's a little less suspicious if we're honest about it.
Oh, someone I know goes there as well.
Could that be the person we saw you getting the train with earlier?
I've heard that things are rough right now.
Oh yeah, that's an understatement.
A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly.
Hey, okay, I have a request. Could you prosecute him? Because it would be great to see him have a full-on Ace Attorney breakdown as you point your finger at him.
And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily?
Oh, you're thinking it's connected to those other incidents, aren't you?
Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
Let's slip out while Sojiro's distracted by a pretty lady.
Alright, today's the day we turn in that medal for cash.
Also, hi, Cap.
You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right?
Yep, let's go. Also, hey there, talking old men. Yeah, they're still talking about that stuff right now. Well, that's just, it's still frustrating that these people are only just realizing it now that the truth's come out. And I suppose they wouldn't have known before, but the fact they were willing to blindly trust him beforehand. Yeah, we're not really doing the best things with our long weekend, but, I don't know, it's still nice to have a bit of a slight break after all of that palace exploration. And doesn't seem like there's much else. I want to just check the clinic and see if, nope, not allowed to see Takemi and buy stuff. You can see her and buy stuff even if you, like, she's not available for a Confidant hangout. I want to check if anyone's talking about the incident in the walkway, too, because there's a lot of fun little conversations that are quite easy to miss. I feel like... Hey. Yeah, no, we're not allowed to go there today. Morgana's just giving us an even more not abrupt, but like a more blunt hint about what we're supposed to be doing right now. But yeah, people are talking about it. I kind of like how you just sort of hear chatter as you pass through the city and only certain NPCs are actually interactable. I think that just kind of adds sort of an air to it. Even the people you can interact with, it's usually a case of you listening in on their conversations. Anyway, let's head to, I want to see if there's some people in Station Street. Aha, Gabby and Ty are here again! That's a Pokemon Gen 3 reference for those of you who are younger. Totally wasn't me or anything. Nope, nope, we know absolutely nothing. For once, they're reporting on something that is actually true. But yeah, let's head to sell this metal. Didn't we see someone like you earlier? Yeah, I still think this is a little suspicious, especially with that news story talking about the increase in scams targeting young people lately.
Yep.
Ah, that just sounds like all of those, like, you'd often see on telephone polls those things that just say, for an easy job, call this number. Yeah, like, I think even a few of them end up actually being sex trafficking, so... Yeah, always be suspicious of any offer that sounds too good to be true. Aha! Okay, I thought for a second you were something other than law enforcement. Then again, this guy said that he hated the cops, so... Either here for him, or somebody got a tip-off about us. We'd best be careful going into Untouchable.
Huh?
So you see, I have this thing right here. Please don't ask where we got this. It's technically not stolen, but the real reason we have this is completely unbelievable anyway. It is a perfect cognitive replica of the recently arrested teacher's gold medal. No, that's about exactly what Ryuji predicted. We do get a bunch of extra free money, however... As Arn hinted, we're kind of forced to spend this on something for the plot in the next few days, so you don't get to keep a lot of it. Okay, what, is this what the money's in, or is this some kind of a free bonus? Oh no, a ghost isn't gonna curse us and give us a non-standard game over if we're looking at it, right? Have we been roped into being an accomplice or something weird? Well, people came looking for evidence on Takemi, and she didn't have any. They said earlier they actually didn't have a warrant, so they're not really legally allowed to do this. We should have just left. Well, I mean, the tapes are going to show us selling a gold medal, but I mean, as long as, no one can really trace where we got that, we're probably fine. But yeah, it would still look very, very weird. I mean, a student who just happened to have a gold medal. So, yeah, when I was first playing through this segment, you know how I thought Joker should have handled this? He should have gone after them and gone, "Psst, don't tell anyone, but I'm actually the Detective Prince. I'm undercover."
See ya.
What were those detectives doing there? More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag?
We should probably get a little further away from the store before we open it, though.
Well? Come on, let's open it up.
But for convenience sake.
A real gun? Wait, I think it's just a model. It's incredible, though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect. Something this real-looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
Striking a deal, huh? Well, we don't know what this is leading up to. Thing is, though, there is a slight catch. In Royal, though, there is something you can do with this paper bag even before then. So, like, I'll just mention right here that you actually need level 4 guts to even attempt to show him the bag. However, in Royal, if you try and show it to him without having enough guts, you do get something out of it. And that's what I'll be showing the next time we go to Untouchable, which will probably be in a little while because we're stuck on the plot railroad for quite some time.
Oh, hello, it's me. I saw the news. You know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage. I'm still not sure about that. The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised.
Well, I mean, Shujin was kind of considered a very prestigious school. The fact that have a scandal like that, it would be pretty big news.
I don't think we did anything wrong, though. I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it. That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right?
No, we did not. We also got a kind of gun out of it in a paper bag, so, yeah, don't ask too many questions about that.
Good to hear. I already made reservations. You should be really excited about the place I chose, by the way. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it.
I feel like Joker's wallet is going to be less than excited.
Well, see you guys tomorrow.
Ah, a restaurant of Lady Ann's choosing. Finally, a decent meal.
Again, hey, you don't know if they have a pets policy yet.
Hey, what do you think we're gonna be eating?
I feel like Morgana would like it best if I said this.
Ooh, tuna, sea urchin, and maybe even salmon roe.
Sushi in general is actually considered a much more upmarket kind of food in Japan.
In any case, I'm surely looking forward to it.
Wow, that nice little improv meow there. And there's another meow laugh.
Hey, hey!
So Morgana's sitting, which means we can still do things in here. I still just can't believe that's an actual thing. But I just wanted to see the TV. Greenery Day. Oh, no more cherry blossoms.
For real?
Morgana, stop stealing catchphrases, please. I've actually heard that you can sometimes get, like, battle items from the fridge. But only on certain days? Yeah, we don't know how to make curry just yet. In fact, you know what? This is kind of a weird time to be doing this, especially since I'm going to be ending the video soon, but I don't think I've shown this before. So if you check your Confidants and press the right button, you'll see when your next ability is. So at rank 4, we'll be able to make LeBlanc curry. Arn gets Girl Talk next, you get Stealth Dash next, you get more healing items next, and our next ability from Igor is increases our Persona stock to 8 slots. And also Morgana will learn follow-up soon, so it can be nice to check those sometimes. I don't want to check the, actually, hang on a second, what are we doing? Oh, right, we're just crafting. So yeah, I'm going to be saving now because tomorrow there's a pretty big cutscene. And I think we've had a lot of cutscenes now. I'm going to be calling things for now. Oh, exactly 16 hours too. But before then, I'll just show the end of this day by crafting. Oh hey, we can make 3 now due to our increased proficiency. Unfortunately, only 2 of those can be lockpicks because I don't have the materials for the 3rd thing. So I will make 2 of lockpick. Reminds me of the Mega Man Battle Network song, 2 of Braves. Which to me sounds like a weird tarot arcana. I drew the 2 of Braves. But now, actually having Vanish Balls on hand might not be a bad idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
No extra proficiency music note though, but it's fine, we don't need that. See you tomorrow for the celebration.